We're going to take a quick look at the Lyman Ideal model from the classic shooter series. This was the first rifle that came out, I guess, on the anniversary of the Lyman Tang sight. And what this is a scaled down version of the Sharps rifle. And this one here is in 38-55. I think the two popular calibers were 38-55 and 22 Hornet. What it is, it's a third scaled down rifle. Now I don't see on YouTube, nobody's done a review or no one has shot these. They do the Lyman 1878 or something. It's the full-size Sharps, same idea with the Tang sight. That's what the big deal's about. We'll take a look at that later. In 45-70, that's made by Pedersoli. This gun here is made by, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Chiappa Firearms. They're another Italian maker. They used to be, I think, IBA, and they changed hands several times, but that's what they're calling themselves now. And it's another gun I got. You know, the retail was like $1,200–1,300 on it, and you know, I've seen it on buds for a while. I've been looking at it for over a year, and you know, it was up to $1,300, and it was to $1,200, and it was $11,900, and then I guess they weren't moving. He dropped it down where I got this for $900 some, so I kind of jumped on it, take a chance. Now, after reading reviews, this company doesn't have a good rep, and maybe that's why you don't see a lot of the guys on YouTube do the 45-70. But I looked and I haven't found, unless someone has one and I can't find, one of these little mini Sharps. They also make this now without the Lyman. The Chiappa sells what they call the mini Sharps. 22 long rifle, 22 Hornet, and the 38-55. Now, what comes in the box, when it came in the box, the sight wasn't mounted on there, just the two screws. That was in a separate package. And you get the instruction manual here, and then you get the other, there's another rear aperture for the sight. I'll take a look at that in a minute. And then the inserts for the globe on the front, which is also a Lyman product. That rear sight came in this little package, and I think give you some instructions here with it, how to install it, and your usual other stuff in there. So, like I said, I got this. I haven't seen anyone do a video. And the only other problem is brass. I ordered some from Starline. It's still in the production lineup. So I don't know when I'm going to get the brass to be able to reload for this. And I'm going to set the camera up in a tripod, and then we'll look at the different features of the gun. It's easier for me to manipulate that way. Now that I got it up here, we can take a better look at it. It's kind of hard for me to move the rifle and hold the camera. This is our Lyman Ideal Sharps. There's another version, the Lyman 1878 Sharps, which is made by Pedersoli and is in 45-70. This here is made by, this rifle is made by, I think I'm pronouncing Chiappa. It's an Italian company. Kind of doesn't have a good rep. I think the name's changed a few times. IBA, I think, was the company at one time. Made a Sharps rifle. Didn't get good reviews on them. They were a little bit less than the Pedersolis, but a lot of bad reviews. I looked around online, and when these first come out, you get your gun writers to do a quick review of it. But I found a few other reviews that weren't too flattering about this rifle. And another thing, you know, it's kind of tough when you're spending like $1,000 or more is what these retail for. And you see some bad reviews, people having trouble. The service department doesn't really replace the guns. A lot of times people recommend you buy these through a dealer. It gets, you might have to pay extra, you get a lifetime guarantee, you can return the thing and get your money back. But overall, it's not a bad looking gun. Laser engraved, stainless steel, scaled down little sharps. It's got set triggers, falling block, and in 38-55. And they also make 22 Hornets, the other caliber. And I think that company makes these, call it the Sharps Mini, and it's got just a blued receiver, octagon barrel, and it's a similar gun as with the globe sight and that, but they just call it the Mini Sharps, and it doesn't have the stainless steel receiver. I guess the big deal is about this sight here, which is kind of neat. It's got a nice butt plate. The wood's not too terrible on it. Pretty nice looking. Overall, aesthetically pleasing. And it's also drilled and tapped on the top here. I don't know if you can get a telescopic sight of some sort, or for another sight, if you want to put something else on there, it's drilled and tapped already, which is a pretty nice feature if it shoots well. And that's about it. Right now I'm waiting for Starline Brass to get up their production run. I'm going to get some brass, going to reload for this. I did find some factory loaded ammo, but from, there's, the instruction manual says to only use black powder ammunition that's equivalent to black powder pressures in this gun, or it voids the warranty. So I'm going to reload it with cast bullets and start off real light and work my way up. But neat little weapon. Like I said, nobody else has done a review or anything on it. You can go on YouTube and find the Lyman video on this, the Lyman company, but I have not seen anybody shoot one of these and make a video. So when I get around, when I get the brass in that and the time, I'm going to work up some loads, and then I'll make another video where we take this out and give it a spin.